Have you noticed how some local businesses seem to pop up everywhere in Google, while others are nowhere to be found? The difference here isn't luck. It's a specific set of steps that I'm going to break down for you today. And by the end of this local SEO full course, you're going to know exactly how to make it happen for your business. I'm going to show you the exact step-by-step process to rank in Google Maps,
even if you've tried and failed before.
You'll learn how to attract customers who are ready to buy without spending a penny on ads. And best of all, I'm going to give you a simple system that any business owner can follow. No tech degree required. You see, SEO agencies want to think local SEO is a crazy complicated process with fancy terms and expensive tools, but that's just not true. Here's the thing about local SEO. You don't need to be an expert to win. You know that old joke about two friends camping when they see a bear? One friend starts putting on their running shoes, and the other one says, "You can't outrun a bear." And the first friend says, "I don't need to outrun the bear. I just need to outrun you." That's exactly how local SEO works. You don't need to be better than Amazon or Wikipedia. You need to be better than Joe the plumber down the street who hasn't updated his Google listing since 2019. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this local SEO full course. So let me show you why local SEO is completely different from regular SEO. When someone searches for a local service, Google shows what's called the local pack. Those three businesses at the top with the little map and the red arrows. This is where 60 to 70% of all local clicks happen. Not the search results below, but those top three spots. Here's what that map looks like, though I'm sure you've seen it before. So this is what makes local SEO easier. Google only uses three main factors to decide who's going to show up in that map. First, relevance. How well does your business match what that person is searching for? Second, distance. How close is your business to the person searching? This is why you don't need to compete with Amazon with a local business. And third, prominence. Basically, how established and trusted is your business online? And the best part? Most of your local competitors are doing the absolute bare minimum. They set up their Google business profile years ago and haven't touched it since. Some probably haven't even claimed their listing. This means with just a simple few steps, you can outrank businesses that have been around for decades. But to make this work, you need to start with a solid foundation. And that foundation is going to be your Google business profile. Now, I'm going to assume that you already have a verified Google business profile. If you don't, I'll link to a video here that shows you exactly how to set that up. For everyone else, let's go ahead and optimize what you have. First up, categories. Many businesses choose one category and call it done. This is a huge mistake. Google lets you choose up to 10 categories. Use them. If you're a plumber, don't just choose plumber. Add plumbing contractor, water heater installer, septic system service, emergency plumber, even plumbing supply store if you're willing to sell parts directly. Every relevant category you choose is another chance to show up in search. Next is services. List every service you offer. Break down your main services into specific tasks. If you do water heater installation, also list tankless installation, traditional water heater installation, water heater repairs, water heater maintenance. You get the idea. For your business description, let AI do the heavy lifting. Just tell ChatGPT you need a Google business profile description. Give it your business name, your founding date, main services, and your service area. It'll spit out a perfect description that fits Google's requirements, even the free version. And now, reviews. This is a dead simple system that works better than any fancy review software that I've seen. Have your client or you text your past customers from your personal phone. Something like, "Hey, hope you're doing well. If you're happy with our service, would you mind leaving us a quick review here?" And then add the link to leave a review. Honestly, this gets a 30 to 40% response rate versus under 5% from automated systems because your customers are already familiar with your phone number. Now, the last piece on your Google business profile is posting, the GBB posts. Use AI to write about 30 posts about your services and common customer problems you solve. Then use a scheduling tool like Go High Level to post them once a week. Also, schedule so that the old ones are automatically deleted, and that way you can repeat those 30 multiple times, and you won't have any duplicate content.
After 6 months, the posts are over, but no one will notice.
An hour of work gives you a year of posts, but your Google business profile is just the start. To really dominate local search, you need to find the right keywords to target. Now, finding the right local keywords is simpler than regular SEO because we already know half the puzzle. We know the location. So let me show you how to find keywords that are easy to rank for and bring in customers who are ready to buy. First, you're going to open up Google in an incognito browser and type in your main service, like plumber. But don't hit enter just yet. Look at what Google suggests. These are actual searches people in your area are making. Write them down. Now add your city name and look at those suggestions too. Now, look at what your top ranking competitors show up for. Go to their websites, look at their service pages, look at their Google business profile and the services on there. You're not trying to copy them. You're looking for services that you offer that you might have forgotten to target. You're taking inspiration from them. But here's a real gold mine. Scroll down to the bottom of Google search results. There's usually going to be a section that says people also ask. If there isn't a section like that, retype in your main keyword and the word how, and that'll usually get it to show up. Those people also ask questions are the exact questions that your customers are typing into Google. Each one of them is a keyword opportunity that honestly most of your local competitors are missing. Now, what you're looking for here are service-based keywords. Plumber near me, emergency plumber Houston, water heater replacement Houston. These types of keywords show buying intent. Someone searching these terms needs a plumber right now. Those are the keywords that will turn into phone calls. You'll probably want to skip informational keywords like how to fix a leaky toilet or why is my toilet running. Those searchers are trying to fix the problem themselves. You want the searches of people who've already decided that they need a professional. Your website structure is going to make or break your local rankings, even if you've done all of this correctly so far. So let me show you exactly how to structure your local website. Here's an image showing how I build these out to build the most trust with Google. At the top, there's the landing page, the home page. This is typically your most powerful page. So generally, I try to target it to the primary service and city, Plumber Houston. On this page, you're going to use a Google Maps embed showing your location, a review widget displaying your Google reviews, and local business schema markup that matches your Google business profile exactly. Now, below this homepage, I include 4 main sections: GBP category pages, GBP service pages, supporting content if necessary, and location pages. Each GBP category page will link to the specific service that fall under that category. So if emergency plumber is one of your categories, the services under it might include something like 24/7 plumbing repair, emergency leak repair, and burst pipe repair. For services that get a lot of searches, we're also going to create supporting content. This helps you rank better for that specific service. If water heater installation is a big service in your area, you're probably going to want supporting content about different types of water heaters, installation costs, and common water heater problems. Finally, you have your location pages. These target specific neighborhoods around your business. Now, if I'm doing this for someone who's in Houston, I'm going to include pages for the Heights, River Oaks, Montrose. Those are going to help me show up in those near me type searches when people in those areas are looking for a plumber. Every page links to related pages. Your homepage links to category pages. Category pages link to their related services. And everything connects in a way that both users and, arguably, more importantly, Google can easily follow. Now, creating content for a local business is quite different from regular website content. So let me show you how we write content pages that both Google and Google's users, the people searching, love. So we're going to start with content on a homepage. What we want is to add a quick paragraph about each Google Business Profile category you target. In each paragraph, we want to link to that category's page. We're going to add a service area, business history, and what makes this particular business different. And I always make sure that I mention the city naturally throughout the content. We don't want to just stuff it in everywhere. I link to the location page in the section about our service area and the about page in the section about business history. For category pages, I'm going to write content that shows my client is an expert in that specific type of work. If I'm targeting emergency plumber, I'm going to talk about the client's 24/7 availability, average response time, and common emergencies they handle. Then I'm going to link to each specific emergency service they offer. Now, service pages need 3 key elements. First, what problem is solved. Second, how the client or you solve that problem. And third, why someone should actually choose you or your client. And use the actual words that people type into Google. If they search for water heater replacement cost Houston, use that exact phrase in your content. For location pages, talk about specific things in that neighborhood. Maybe there are a lot of older homes in the Heights with outdated plumbing, or new builds in River Oaks that need brand new fixture installation. Show you know the area. This will help you with Google and Google searchers. Don't write all of this yourself. This is an enormous amount of content. Use AI. Feed these requirements into ChatGPT and have it write your first draft. Then you can edit that draft to add your actual experience and local knowledge. No one knows your business and your area better than you. Use that People Also Ask section to generate supporting ideas for FAQ sections and supporting content for specific categories and services. Just type that category or service into Google, click on a few of the People Also Ask questions, and you'll get a lot more ideas. Now, the last piece is images. Do not use stock photos. Google knows that they're stock photos. Use AI to generate new images of plumbing work. Or better yet, just take photos of your actual jobs with your phone. Name the image files with relevant keywords before uploading them to your website. Now, let's talk about the technical side of local SEO. It's actually pretty simple. You only need to focus on 4 key things for this technical side. First, we need to make sure that the website works perfectly on phones. Most people looking for local services, like a plumber, are on their phone, probably standing next to a broken water heater. So pull up your site on your phone right now. If you have to pinch and zoom to read anything, it's a problem. It needs to be fixed. Secondly, your site needs to load fast. Google has a free tool called Page Speed Insights. You can run your site through this tool and it'll tell you what's wrong with it. If your images are too big, it'll tell you. If your code needs cleaning up, it'll tell you. Fix what it finds, or more likely, what I do, hire a developer from Upwork to fix it for you. Again, you don't need to learn to code to do this type of thing. Third, you're going to need schema markup. Local business schema is arguably the most important, and that goes on your Google Business Profile landing page, usually your homepage. That code must match your Google Business Profile exactly. For other pages, use different types of schema. Service pages get service schema, blog posts get article schema, FAQ sections get FAQ schema. Ask ChatGPT to write all of these schemas for you and test them in Google Schema Testing Tool until there are 0 errors and 0 warnings. If there are errors or warnings, give those to ChatGPT and have ChatGPT fix them. Fourth, you want to set up Google's Search Console. It's a free tool, and it tells you if Google's having any problems with your site. If your pages aren't indexed, you'll know. If there are technical issues, you'll know. Just log in once a month and fix anything it finds, or rely on that trusty developer to do it for you again. Now, building links for a local business is very different from regular SEO.
You don't need thousands of links. You just need a handful of the right ones.
So let me show you exactly where to get them. First, you're probably going to want to join your local Chamber of Commerce. It costs around $200 a year, but it gives you such a powerful local link. In a lot of cities, a lot of smaller cities especially, one Chamber of Commerce link is enough to rank. If it's not, don't just stop at your city's chamber, join all the chambers of commerce in nearby cities too. Each one of them is going to give you a very high quality local link. Next, look up the manufacturers of the products you install. If you're a plumber, check the websites of water heater brands you use. Many have dealer or installer locators where you can get listed with a link back to your site. Another very powerful link. Third, find some local sponsorship opportunities. Use sports leagues, local events, school programs. These organizations often list sponsors on their websites. Plus, it's good for your community and customers like that too. Fourth, get listed in your industry's directories. Every field has them. For example, for plumbers, it might be something like the Home Advisor, Better Business Bureau, and more. You don't have to pay for these, just the big ones that your successful competitors are listed in. If you're having trouble finding these, ask ChatGPT to help you find industry-specific directories. It does a great job of this. Now for citations. These are listings of your business name, address, and phone number. At my agency, we use my service, the Ice Cream Truck Shop, to handle these. It'll get you listed on all the important business directories with consistent information. And the last piece is a press release. When you hit milestones like years in business or community involvement, put out a press release. It gets your business mentioned on news websites and brings in solid links. At least issue one press release. If you've never done it before, now is the time for the first one. Altogether, you might only need a handful of good links to rank well in the top 3 in most cities. Focus on quality over quantity. Okay, now, you cannot improve what you don't measure. So you have to measure your local rankings. I use a tool called Local Dominator. It shows your rank position on a map, so you can see exactly where you're ranking well and where you need work. When you first start tracking, you'll probably only rank in the top 3 very close to your business address. That's very normal. Your goal with local SEO is to expand that radius. Look at areas where you're ranking in positions 4 through 10. These are the easiest to improve because you're so close to the top 3. So, instead of doing hours of analysis, here's a quick AI trick. Take your local dominator data, you can download it as a CSV, and give it to ChatGPT. Then ask ChatGPT to analyze your rankings and suggest what supporting content and location pages you should create to improve rankings in specific areas. AI is incredibly good at spotting patterns in this data and can help prioritize which content to create first. Once you know which areas need attention, the process is straightforward. Check which searches are popular in those areas using the People Also Ask section in Google, then create supporting content that answers those questions. Add location pages that speak directly to those neighborhoods. Your target keyword for those location pages is going to be GBP primary category, neighborhood name, if you're trying to improve the rank map for the GBP primary category. Otherwise, swap that out for whatever you're trying to improve the rank map for. Now keep an eye on your Google Business Profile performance. Focus on regular posts, fresh photos, and maintaining a steady stream of reviews. The more active your profile is, the better it tends to perform. And do not ignore calls. I have a lot of evidence that a high missed call rate impacts your local rankings. It's a terrible search experience. Someone looks for a local business, finds one, calls, and no one answers. Answer the phone. Okay, every month, do these 3 things. First, check local dominator to see where your rankings improved or dropped. Second, log into the Google Search Console and fix any technical issues or kick them over to your developer. Third, post new GBP photos and get a few more reviews. On top of all of this, let me show you 3 advanced strategies that most local businesses never think about. First, we're going to talk about seasonal optimization. Every service has peak seasons, right? For plumbers, it's frozen pipes in the winter and air conditioning condensate line plugs in the summer. Create a seasonal content and GBP posts a month before these peaks hit. When everyone else is scrambling to rank for frozen pipe repair in December, you'll already be at the top. Second is competitor analysis. Find businesses ranking well in areas where you're not. Don't just look at their websites, also check their GVP categories, what services they list, how they name their service pages. Again, you're not copying them, you're looking for gaps in your own strategy. And third, it's managing spam competitors. You'll see businesses ranking without real addresses, using fake reviews, or keyword stuffing business names. Don't waste time reporting them. Google rarely acts. Instead, just outwork them. Real photos, genuine reviews, and actual business information will always win in the long run because that's what Google is looking for. Now, the truth is, local SEO isn't complicated. It's just a lot of small pieces working together. Get your website structure right, optimize your Google Business Profile, build some quality links, and track your results. If you do these things consistently, you're going to outrank businesses that have been around for decades. Now, if you want any help with this, feel free to reach out or join my school community linked in the description. I have detailed step-by-step training in the paid program and can take on additional clients for my agency if you don't want to deal with all of this yourself. But if you are planning to do this yourself, and you're running your business alone or with a fairly small team, trying to create all of this content sounds impossible. So I did just suggest a few dozen new articles that you'll need to rank your local business. But here's what changed everything for my local clients. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to create all the content you need for your local SEO strategy in a fraction of the time. You'll see exactly how to use AI to write engaging, SEO-optimized content that ranks and converts without spending thousands on writers or agencies. Click here to watch it now.